Thank you all for coming. I am not the organizer, but if I'd have realized what the consequences of not having an organizer was, I would have stepped up and been the organizer. But the beauty of this event is that it's completely grassroots. There isn't anybody in charge of it, as there should be nobody in charge of our gun rights. We are here today to support our Texas representatives, legislators, elected officials, because they are standing strong, and we need to make sure that they continue to stay strong. We need to thank them when they do well, and if your rep isn't one of the ones that's supporting us, you need to let them know. We also need to remember, folks, our local law enforcement, our DPS officers, our sheriffs, they're on our side for the most part. We need... Don't make the mistake of treat them of the enemy, because someday they may be the very last line of defense for us.
That's right. That's right.
So when you see that sheriff or that DPS officer, you thank them for what they're doing for us.
Right.
Another reason we're here, I don't know how many of you have seen the video of the officials from Albany, New York, disrespecting the gun owners that came to listen to what they had to say.
Yeah.
I hesitate in this crowd to tell you this, but I'm actually from upstate New York.
We forget it.
We're sorry. He got here as fast as he could, though.
I've been a Texan for, well, I've got a native daughter that's going to college, so I think I can stay now. Texas. Yes, I have an anchor baby. But it's kind of funny because I still, my folks still live in upstate New York. I have a lifetime hunting license up there, and I go up and hunt a little whitetail and get to interact with a lot of hunters up there in upstate New York. And I've been telling them, I've been preaching to them for years, you guys need to get your act together, you need to get organized, you need to take care of business. Oh, it'll never happen. They'll never come take our guns. Well, let me tell you something, folks. That new law, 90% every handgun that's out there is illegal because you can't find a magazine for it. So I called some of my buddies up there over the last couple of weeks, and I said, okay, guys, I've hunted with you. I've had a beer on your back porch. I know what's in your gun case, and you know what's in mine. Are you going to turn it in? Hell no. But you got to remember, some of these guys have been voting the other way for a long, long time.
How's that working out?
Now, what's going to unite us here in this country, we've got a lot of people here that are supporting that Second Amendment, but you're not stepping up and you're not supporting the organizations that are helped. How many of you are TSRA members, Texas State Rifle Association? Okay, the rest of you? I know you don't want to spend the 25 bucks or whatever it is, but it's a box of ammunition today, folks.
Yeah.
And these guys are here at the Capitol. They have an office here in Austin. They are here lobbying for you every single day. The reason we have the CHL law in Texas is because of the Texas State Rifle Association. You have, right. Unfortunately, it costs money to do business in Austin. It doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. And we have to support those groups that are going to help support us. So I encourage you, go online, sign up, and get active. The other thing, Weston, what was that number again for your text?
95613.
95613. Now, Weston and I, we are not with any organization. We're not going to give your numbers out.
Keith, please tell them we're not community organizers.
Yeah, we're not community organizers. What we will do, though, and I pledge you to this, that Weston and I, if you will text to that number, we will do our very best to be the communication link so something doesn't get snuck by in the middle of the night like it happened up in New York.
Right.
We have to be vigilant. We have to be vigilant here in Texas, but we also have to set an example
That's right.
for the rest of the United States. People are looking to Texas to lead, and we are here leading today.
Right.
Right.
So, folks, I am so grateful to see so many patriots, Second Amendment folks. I am proud to serve beside you in protection of this Second Amendment. I'm so thankful you're here, and when you get back in your communities, it's time to get off the couch, folks. It's time to quit talking about it. It's time to quit saying somebody else is going to handle it.
That's right.
We've got to handle it.
Yes.
We've got to handle it. We've got to be good stewards. We've got to be ambassadors to the Second Amendment. We've got to make people understand that the Second Amendment protects all the rest of them, and without that Second Amendment, you might as well give it up, folks.
Right.
You've got kids, grandkids. You know that new law in New York? It'll make your kids a felon if you give them your guns. Now think about that.
Yeah.
How many of you have guns in your closet that have been handed down for generation upon generation? Absolutely. I've got some of my grandfather's guns, and by God, they'll pry my dead hands off them.
That's right.
Amen, brother. Folks, every one of us has a circle of influence. This gathering happened because we all have a circle of influence. Probably nobody picked up the phone. You probably got this in an email from a friend or a Facebook post or a Twitter post. That's the power of those mediums, and we need to use them. We have got to unite. We've got to put whatever differences we have on other issues aside, and we need to stand strong on this Second Amendment together. And what's that number again, Weston?
95613.
95613. If you don't have your phone with you, please write it down and
You
text
text the
us.
word. You text the word gun.
Text the word gun. We will do our very best to help keep you guys abreast of what's going on. Thank you, Baker.
Thank you.